Hey guys, what's going on? Nikc-Nack here, and welcome to behind the scenes special thing for Nether Did You Know, the new parody that we released at Christmas time based off Mark Lowry's Mary Did You Know. Basically in this video I just want to go over some of the shots that you may be wondering, some of the things, what you did. There aren't too many, most of it was pretty simple. So just to let you know, like, we started the video, what you're watching now, we just started the video with some fly arounds, most part, you know, casting around off the edge, burning in fire. That's always fun. So yeah, most of it, there's really nothing to it, but there's a few things I kind of want to explain, kind of what we did. So yeah, we'll get right to that now. So the first thing I want to show you here, this is the first kind of set thing, whatever you want to call it, we used for this, was this here, and ow, I just burned in the lava, ow. So yeah, basically all we did, Cassie was staying here, and she was going backwards with, well, cobblestone, and she was just going backwards here, placing blocks, and then a gas goes and she blows up and falls down into the lava. That's kind of the first thing. So let's move on. So here is where we did the second shot, which is just a stronghold, another Nether stronghold, whatever they're called. I can't remember at this moment. Fortress, that's called. And all we did for this is actually my favorite shot in the whole thing. How cool it turned out. Cassie was behind me, and I just turned off my view. I held shift and then basically walked forward. I moved a little bit at times, which actually, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't done. Basically, I just walked forward, and you got to see Cassie wipe out blazes, and eventually ended her death. All these shots end so good. Man. So there's a shot over here. We actually destroyed the rig. It got blown up. We had to do 2 takes, actually, which is why the portals moved and everything. Yeah, so see, we actually did 2 takes. There was a shot over here, though, which was actually a really hard shot to do. I flew in from over here with the camera, and we had Cassie running. And she was running over here from the left, and she, well, it was actually lower, I guess. It was about here, I guess. And she goes into the portal about the same time I get to the portal. So it looks like we landed. That shot actually took, we probably did that 5 or 6 times before we managed to get the timing right of when she was running. Yeah, that was just kind of one of the more interesting shots, I thought, because it took a long time. Look, this is random floating soul sand. So right here is where you see the next shot, where I say, you hit one pig. And basically, all we did, Cassie, we just changed her skin, since I was doing all the filming from my computer. All we did was have her punch a zombie pigman, and then and she eventually got pushed off the edge. This actually took a couple times, probably 2 or 3 times, because we didn't want the shoving. Either A, it was taking too long, or they were doing it and it just didn't look good. So it took a few times, but it really wasn't that difficult of a shot. For the most part, it was just punching a zombie pigman and waiting for her to get punched off the edge into lava. And then that follows immediately into the shot after that. Oops, I'm falling down into lava. Fly, Nick. Fly. Okay. Next shot here, which is one of my goals with this was to be able to make this humorous. With, wow, what is with the extreme choppiness game? Let's bring down my video settings here. Wow. It's not helping at all. Okay. Well, we'll deal with it. Oh, there it goes. Fix itself. So anyways, yeah, so one of my goals with this video was to incorporate humor with this. Okay, the song Mary Did You Know is not like a super happy song if you ever heard it. I mean, it is, but it's in some ways not. So it's just like not upbeat. So I wanted to have some humor in it. So I was able to have this shot. I think it was about here, where I just go really fast. I just fly fast the camera, and I think it turned out pretty hilarious. Just how fast it's like, bloop. It just goes, because you're just watching. It's all slow, dramatic shots, and whoo, it's just fly fast. It was actually Cassie, but you know, my skin, and it was hilarious. So that was just one of my more favorite shots, too, because it was funny. So, yeah, moving on. This here is where we filmed Cassie burning to death first, which actually, I think you can see it all right down here. There's a little stand here. You can kind of make out where she stood on and faced this direction. Well, I actually stood back really far for the shot because I wanted to zoom in, but I don't have Optifine installed right now, but I wanted to zoom in on her face. I like the effect more than standing here with all that around it. I just like zooming in. I thought it gave it a better look than just standing close to her face. And that's what she blew up. Then for immediately following that, there's a shot with her standing by the lava. It's supposed to imply she's just respawned, and she's looking down at where she died, and she's standing here, and she's like swings her fist. Then she looks up here and goes, "The Nether is a scam," and she swings her fist around in like madman or mad woman. Well, she is kind of crazy, but yeah. I don't know why I'm bothering showing you this, but there was a random chunk error here. Could not figure out why, but there was. Interesting. So here is the set for one of the more complicated shots in the video. This is actually took us probably the most time. So basically what we have here is another portal where we went through. And basically all I did for this shot was stand, I think it was about here or so. I stood and first shot we had Cassie run out to the left. Then we had Cassie switch her count on the Notch's skin, and she went out and walked out to the right. And then again we switched and we set something on Jeb, and he runs out to the right. And that's the line. First I say, Nether, did you know? And she runs out to the left, and then she says, is that even Notch? What's something that Notch? I'm forgetting now. See how well I know my own song. And then since that even Jeb, should you never been made? And then Jeb runs out to the right, and then we both stay together, and then we just smell stuff, and then we say, and every single player by the end, and then we have players pour out. What we did for that shot is I changed the player skin to a zombie. And the zombies, Cassie was in the other end, and as you may know now, I'll just go ahead and give you an example real fast. You can throw a spin through to the Nether. There goes redstone. See? It did not go out the other side. And the same thing, if you take a, oh look, conveniently I'm on that tab for some reason. You take a zombie, see, he goes to the Nether. And I'll go over and show you that here in a second. So basically, this allows zombies to come to this world. So she was on the other end pushing zombies through, which looked like Steve in that texture pack. And then after they got through, you guys didn't actually get to see this in the final music video. But what we did is the zombies, they ran off to the right, like Cassie and the previous players did, random chug errors. And how we managed that was to just place, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry, Squidward. We just placed a villager here, and in a moment they locked onto the villager. After they came through, in a moment, then they locked onto him, and they all ran over. I mean, that wasn't right, that was left. And that's basically how we did that shot. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this behind the scenes. Remember, if you haven't already, to go check out the musical parody. It's a Mary Did You Know by Mark Lowry, and it's pretty awesome. I think it's a lot better of our last one. We are already working on a new parody. I'm not going to tell you what that is just yet, but I'm going to let everyone know now, and you can mock me if you want. It's a very popular pop song. It's less popular now. It's a couple years old, I think. I don't really know it very well. So I just have to compose it, and then Cassie's going to sing it all. So it's a very popular pop song. That's what I'm going to tell you about it. That's it for now. But I'll tell you more about it in the future. So yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button down below. And if you have any tips for how you do your videos, I know the next video will probably be done in Blender, probably some 3D animations. So probably no promises. So yeah, thank you all. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Creating you. Did you know that even Jeb wishes you'd never been made? And every single player just